Hello, everybody. This video message is for the week of November 4th, 2019. Our content for the week is going to remain pretty much consistent with what it has been the last couple of weeks. In No Red Ink, our seniors are covering thesis statements, recognizing unnecessary, redundant, and vague words. Freshmen, I will be sending those videos out this week. I tried to get it done last week, but I was just a little too busy in my personal time, so I chose not to do that. So hopefully this week we'll be able to get you the videos that will accompany some of your grammar lessons that will be supplemental material to your No Red Ink material. For literature, seniors, you're covering Hamlet in the regular class, and then our applied class is covering Light Between Oceans. We are cruising through both of those reading materials pretty quickly, as well as the freshmen covering Romeo and Juliet. I think we're doing a good job with that. We're just going to crank through the rest of that material. Parents, just so you know what we're doing, those of you that are covering the Shakespeare material, we're trying to get it through the first time as quickly as possible. And I'm giving them just a little bit of a preview, and then we're listening and reading to the text so that we can understand some of the details. And then we're going to go back through it a second time and start talking heavily about the connections that are associated with it and some of the literary elements that we need to learn through those pieces of information. So we are going through that at least a couple of times. So at the beginning, we're going really, really fast through it, and then we're going to crank through some of the details whenever we go through it the second time. Number 2 does talk about the literature in my classes as the idea of connections as the primary focus. I really want to make these texts relevant to students' lives. So we learn about characters and how they deal with their circumstances and the relationships, and we see if we can learn from them. We can learn if we can benefit from them or if we can reject some of their principles and ideas and how they live their life. But in the bottom line of all of it, we want to figure out how we can learn from the characters in the text. Parent-teacher conferences are coming up. That is going to be Wednesday from 4 to 7:30 p.m. and Thursday from 4 to 7 p.m. My primary concern for parent-teacher conferences is scheduling. I would love to schedule meetings with parents who really need to be here. So I like to concentrate on D and F students and give them time so we can establish a plan so that they can be successful for the remainder of the semester and the school year. And primarily, I want to see those senior parents. If your child is really struggling in the class, I would really love to meet with you, possibly with guidance counselor. And for those who have co-teachers with me, I would love to have that team type of a meeting during those parent-teacher conferences, if at all possible, so that we can maintain some sort of structure and some sort of success through graduation. So those are my priorities. If your child is making an A, B, or C, of course, I would love to see you. But please do not be offended if my time is taken up by those students who really need to establish a solid plan. So again, I do want to see everyone, if at all possible. But my primary concern is for those students who are really struggling. So we want to create that success plan so that they can be successful before the end of the school year. Veterans Day Assembly is coming up. That is going to be Thursday. So if you have time and opportunity, Thursday morning, we open up our doors to the public. We do invite the public into our doors and to watch our Veterans Day Assembly. We do honor our veterans. We do some pretty fantastic things as we honor our flag. We honor the veterans, and we just make it a really special day for them. I believe our Veterans Day Assembly starts at 9 a.m., so doors will open somewhere around 8:35, 8:40. So if you are wanting to come and watch, you absolutely can. So there are 2 days off coming up right around the corner. So we do not have school on Friday because of the parent-teacher conferences, and we also do not have school on Monday, November 11th, because of Veterans Day. So this will be a long weekend. So hopefully you get some necessary rest and recuperation. So I know I need it. I've been refereeing quite a bit. I was telling my students the other day or yesterday that I put 42 miles on my body from Friday night through Sunday night. So just a pretty intense thing. So I am definitely exhausted, and I feel some of their pain whenever they're talking about being tired too. But we're going to drudge through everything that we need to get through. No complaints. We just do what we need to do. We kind of suck it up and we just move forward. So that's what we're going to be doing in class this week. If you do need to get a hold of me above and beyond parent-teacher conferences, you can absolutely email me. My email is there. You can use the remind messages. And again, those codes have been sent out several times. And then, of course, the Skyward messaging system is available for you too. All right, everybody, have a great week, and I will talk to you later.